In a quiet village nestled beside a vast, green forest, lived a curious little boy named Arif. He was no more than 8 years old, with big, curious eyes that sparkled like sunlight on water. Arif loved stories, especially the ones his grandmother told him about the magical forest that bordered their village. "The forest is alive," she'd say, her voice full of mystery. "It has its own heart, and if you listen closely, it will speak to you." One sunny morning, driven by curiosity, Arif decided to explore the forest on his own. He packed a small satchel with some bread, an apple, and a water bottle, then slipped away quietly while the villagers were busy. The forest was enchanting. Sunlight streamed through the canopy, painting the ground with golden patterns. Birds chirped melodiously, and the air smelled of damp earth and wildflowers. Arif wandered deeper, marveling at the towering trees and listening to the rustling leaves. As he walked, he noticed a small, injured bird lying on the forest floor. Its wing was bent at an odd angle, and it chirped weakly. Arif's heart ached. He gently picked up the bird and wrapped it in his scarf. "I'll help you," he whispered. Carrying the bird, Arif continued until he stumbled upon a clearing with a sparkling stream. He washed the bird's wing carefully and fashioned a splint using a small twig and some of the scarf. As he worked, he spoke to the bird, telling it about his village and his grandmother's stories. Suddenly, the forest grew eerily quiet. The chirping stopped and the wind stilled. Arif looked around nervously. From the shadows, an old woman appeared, leaning on a crooked staff. She wore a cloak of leaves, and her eyes glimmered like the forest itself. "You've shown kindness to one of my creatures," she said in a voice that sounded like rustling leaves. Arif's heart pounded. Who are you?" he stammered. "I am the guardian of this forest," she replied with a gentle smile. "And you, little one, have a pure heart." She waved her hand, and the injured bird suddenly fluttered its wings, whole and strong again. It chirped happily and flew up to perch on Arif's shoulder. "As a token of gratitude, the forest will always protect you," the guardian said. "Whenever you need help, just listen to its whispers." Before Arif could respond, the woman disappeared into the trees, leaving behind a soft breeze that carried the scent of flowers. Arif returned to the village with the bird perched on his shoulder, and a story no one would believe. But every time he ventured near the forest, he felt its warmth, as though it was watching over him. From that day on, Arif knew that the heart of the forest beat in harmony with his own.